You know who said that? You know what Christians got that from? Gandhi. So we Christians rather quote Gandhi than Jesus Christ. You see, if Jesus Christ says, love the sinner and not the sin, there will be no one being judged to hell. Everyone will be going to heaven. Jesus Christ says, if a man will not separate himself from his sin, he stays in his sin and he is judged. Are you getting a little nervous?
Come on, brother.
Getting a little close to home? Look, my kids, every one of them know right now, I love God more than them. And if you go down that road, when you've been trained, when you've been discipled, when you know what's right and wrong, and you're going to go down that road, you're not welcome in my house. Because I'm going to give you a little secret. If they ever want to make it right, they're going to know where they can come. My daughter's going to tell me, well, Dad, you ought to love me anyway, even though I'm going to sleep with these boys. Don't happen in the Hutchinson house. My boys, think they're going to go out there and sleep with girls? I will cut their penis off and feed it to a duck. Need a second set of bodies. Some of them too young to remember that story, you know what I'm saying? But y'all. My nephew is living with his girl. They're going to get married in a year. And right now, we're still going to have fellowship. That don't work in the Hutchinson house. And that's my nephew. We're flying to Hawaii here next month because they're going to get married. Why is it, guys? Just want to throw it out. Why is it that if we got any other sin that's going on in our families and different things that we'll stand? But we're oversensitive to people in our families who is celebrating and living the homosexual lifestyle.
Yeah. Come on. Good preaching. Come on. Amen.
Sin is sin. It's no better, no worse. But God tells me one thing in His Bible. I am to love everybody exactly the way they are when I meet them. But I am to love them too much to let them stay the way they are when I meet them.
That's right. Come on.
I think Jesus opened up and says, you are open graves. You are twice. You run into someone and you make them twice the sinner as you are. He's talking to religious leaders. Whitewash sepulchres. And that's from the perfect lover. Can you fight for Jesus? Better than a blind man. Because that man has kept his mouth shut for how many years? We know it's been over 30. He's in his own public ministry taking care of himself. Pharisees, now who is he? Well, he was a man. Verse 17, they say unto him, to the blind man again, what do you say about him? Since he opened your eyes, what do you think? He says, well, I think he is a prophet. Whoa, we moved from a man to a what? But the Jews did not believe concerning him that he had been blind. What did they say? There's nowhere in the world you was blind. You've been faking us all this time. So what do? They called for his parents. And they asked them, saying, verse 19, is this your son, who you say was born blind? How does he now see? This again proves that he has been home and talked to his parents. His parents answered them and said, we know not. Well, we know that this is our son, and we know that he was born blind. But by what means he now sees, we don't know. Or who has opened his eyes? We don't know. He is of age. Ask him. He shall speak for himself. Why? Verse 22. These words spoke his parents because they feared the Jews. For the Jews had agreed already that if any man did confess that he was Christ, he should be put out of the synagogue. I don't know about you, Dave, but we don't have any women here today. There are a lot of men here today. But you know your wives if you're married. What if your entire life you have been thinking that your son was born blind because of something you did wrong? As a father, you're thinking for your entire life, your son's entire life, 30 to 40 some years, that you may have done something that your son was born blind for. He comes home one day and he said, Mom, Dad, I can see. I can see. You can forget that you did anything wrong. You don't have to hold on to that guilt anymore. Right. I can see. And you back off. And you lie in front of your son. And pretend like you don't know how he got to be able to see him. All because you want to be accepted by the religious society. Because you want to be accepted by secular people. You don't want to feel unloving. If you're going through those things, man, you can't love God better than the blind man. We got to get out of here because when you get too convicted, you can't hear it. Therefore, his parents said, you ask him, he said. Then again, they turned around to the man and said unto him, give God the praise. We know that this man is a sinner. You ever been there? You ever seen interviews? When I used to give interviews after games, they used to call me a religious demon. There's no way in the world can you love God and hit people the way you do. Well, I do. Man, I love Jesus Christ. Interview over. As long as I say God, talk to me. As long as I say God, man, I love God. I'm a man of God. Everything's fine. The world don't get upset about that. But when you say, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, why do you think they hate Tim Tebow so much? He never just say God. It's always my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Why does the world get so offended when you say Jesus Christ instead of just God? It's the name above all names. The name that every knee is going to bow. Every tongue is going to confess. He has amazing in it. Have you noticed someone takes a hammer, bam, hit that gun and go, wow, Buddha, oh, Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Walking through the kitchen, drop some plate, ow, my head, ow, my head, Come on. Run into a wall at night, bam, ah! Joseph Smith, ah! says Buddha. No one says Muhammad. No one says Joseph Smith, the founder of the Mormons. Because there's no power in those men. Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Almighty.
Yeah. Hallelujah. Come on.
Come on, just a close. And this is what this blind man has been saying ever since Jesus healed him, because ever since Jesus healed the boy, he had nothing but trouble. Have you noticed that? Everyone's against it. Folks have denied it. I don't know. Then again, they call him and say, well, give God the praise. Don't give Jesus the praise. He answered, well, you know, whether he's a sinner or not, remember he's full of what? He's full of answers. Full of answers, because he had to keep quiet for years and years. All of a sudden, he can see now. Oh, you think he's a sinner? Well, I don't know if he is or not, but I tell you one thing. I was blind, but now I see. None of y'all did it. What's up?